I think we could all agree that this episode was not only intense, but had us at the edge of our seats the whole time. What's up, everybody? B-Mac the Z-Ranger here, and I'm calling all Rangers to welcome you to the Rangers Initiative. And today on the Rangers Initiative, I am going to be reviewing the latest episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, the season finale. Yes, it happened. I hope you guys watched it. But before we get into the review, I want to point you guys out to that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so that way when I drop a video, you get it as soon as I put it out. Also, I am 3 away from 100 subscribers. So if you guys can, get me to 100 subscribers by the end of this week and get me over 100 subscribers by the end of this year, because the year is almost over with. But you know what? Let's get right into this review. Let's go. Okay, there's a lot of good stuff going on in this episode, but I'm gonna start right from the beginning. And it starts off with the Rangers and their grid battle force scrambling around trying to find a way to get Devin back. Because remember, in the last episode, Blade not only took the Morphers tower, he also captured Devin. So they're trying to figure out a way to get him back. Now, while they're trying to do that, we see Mayor Dangerous come barging in, and he immediately goes to the commander and he's yelling at the commander like, yo, why didn't you tell me that my son was the Red Ranger? You have no idea what it's like to know that your son is in danger. And I'm sitting there like, do you know who you're talking to? And looking at her face, she's like,
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Done. What career?
But I'm not a rapper.
What career?
and she's like, respectfully, sir, I actually do understand. You see that guy over there? The Blue Ranger? That's my son. And Mayor's like, I didn't know. Well, of course, they're not gonna tell you. Why would they tell you? Why in the world would they tell the mayor who the Power Rangers are? That's not gonna help them. And especially with one of the Rangers, actually the leader of the Power Rangers, being the mayor's son. So they're not gonna tell you. So while all that's going on, we see Betty and Ben, and you know, every time they're involved in something, something ends up happening. And what happens is that Betty, she gets a little bit too close to the cyber gate when they turn it on, and all of a sudden she gets like, you know, Mr. Fantastic when his arms are stretching and everything like that. Not only her arms, her whole body is like that. But they got the cyber gate open, it's working. But there's a problem. They don't know if the cyber gate is gonna work or not. Because the cyber gate is open, but it's still unstable. So Ravi decides, hey, I have this beacon right here. I can just run in there, and that way you guys can track the beacon. But Nate's like, hey, it's unstable. We don't know what may happen to you. And also the commander's like, no, it's too dangerous. I'm not gonna lose another Ranger, let alone my son. But as they're talking, Mayor Daniels, he grabs it and runs in there. ZRangerGaming! And I'm like, what are you doing? No, you can die. But you know what? That's his son. He'll do anything to save his son, which I understand. I get it. I really do. Once Mayor Daniel crosses over, they notice that the beacon is working, so they're able to track it. So they're like, yo, let's go get him. But Zoe's like, nah, we can't just go in there regular because Evox is gonna be powered up. We need something bigger, we need something stronger. And that's when the Ultra Zord comes in, baby. The Ultra Zord. We've already seen a preview for that, so we know what's gonna happen, and the Ultra Zord looks amazing, by the way, okay? And we're gonna get to what the Ultra Zord does, okay, once it gets inside the cyber dimension. So once they figure out how to assemble their Zords together to form the Ultra Zord, they get sent to the cyber dimension. So once they appear in the cyber dimension, Scrozzle notices it. He's like, what do we do? And Blaze is like, send all the Giga drones we have. What? Send all of them just for one Zord? Really? Little did I know that the Ultra Zord is really the Ultra Zord. Like, he is a beast. I thought the Beast X Megazord was unstoppable till they lost one time, but man, this Ultra Zord was beasting through so many Giga drones. So while the Rangers are fighting the Giga drones, we see Mayor Daniels, he ends up freeing Devin, and they end up running away from Scrozzle and Electronics. And once they get away from Scrozzle and Electronics, they sit down and they have a heart-to-heart with each other. Mayor Daniels asks Devin why did he tell him that he was a Red Ranger. And Devin's like, hey, well, we haven't seen eye to eye in the last few months, and I just didn't want you to be disappointed in me, and I didn't want you to worry about me. And he's like, you know what? I always looked up to the Red Ranger. Now I know that I've been looking up to you. You've made me so proud. And Devin's like, I got that from you. And I'm sitting here like,
Oh.
pretty emotional. But anyways, let's get back to the action.
Back to action!
So the Rangers, they end up destroying all the Gigadrones by themselves. But little do they know that Evox's body is done now. He's fully in his body now. So he ends up transporting over there to the Rangers while they're in their Ultra Zord. And I'm thinking, okay, Evox is gonna grow and he's gonna fight the Rangers in their Ultra Zord. No, Evox is like, nah, one blast. Bow! Disassembles the Ultra Zord. The Zords are destroyed and the Rangers are in disarray because they're trying to figure out what to do about Evox now. So the Rangers that end up reuniting with Devin, he ends up morphing and I'm like, yo, all 5 of you guys are together. Let's rush Evox. He can't take all 5 of you guys on. My mistake. One blast. Bow. The Rangers are done. They unmorph. So I'm like, what is going on? Evox is that strong. So once Evox ends up taking care of the Rangers, he teleports to the Cybergate in order to get back to Earth's dimension to destroy Earth and get access to the morphing grid. But Nate has an idea that if we go in and destroy the Morph X tower from the inside, we could also destroy Evox. But in order for that to happen, they need to stop Evox from teleporting out of there with the Morph X, and they don't even have enough time left. So Cruz comes out of nowhere and saying that the Racer Zord is still active. It wasn't destroyed in the big blast, so we can use that to destroy the Morph X tower from the inside. And Devin's like, okay, let's go. You guys go do that, I'll go over there.
That means I go this way and you go this way.
I go that way, you go this way.
Yes.
Okay.
So Devin, he morphs, he goes to the Morph X tower, and once he gets in there, he notices another Gigadrone. But this Gigadrone looks different for some reason. And not only is it different, it's something that Skrowls has been working on for a while. And you know who's inside of it? Blaze. So now Blaze has his own Zord versus Devin in his Zord. The final clash, ladies and gentlemen, the final clash. But we know what happened. Devin ends up destroying that Zord and Blaze at the same time with his Racer Zord. But while that's going on, Nate figures out a way to stop Evox from transporting himself to Earth's dimension. So he ends up stopping that, Devin does his job, and the Morph X tower explodes and Evox is destroyed. Now the Rangers have to get back to their own dimension. Now Mayor Daniels and all the Rangers except Devin end up going through the Cybergate back to Earth's dimension. And once everyone is through the Cybergate, Mayor Daniels is standing a little bit too close to the Cybergate while the Morph X tower is still exploding. So you know what happens? It explodes, it blows him away, and you see some of the Morph X land on him or go a little bit to him. I'm thinking, ain't nothing going on. He's good. And he's like, Devin, where are you? And all of a sudden we see Devin coming in with Cruz and everything's good. And I think maybe it flashed forward maybe about a month or so after that, and we see Mayor Daniels giving all the Rangers medals, and we also see Blazing Roxy, the good Blazing Roxy, standing there with the commander, and also we see Ben and Betty. And actually, they get medals as well. But Betty, she's in her suit because, you know, she got a little bit too close to the Cybergate and she was affected by it. But not only was she affected by it, we see Mayor Daniels, he's affected by it. What's going on? They see something going on in his hand, and I'm thinking like, is he gonna be a villain next season? What's going on with that? And the episode goes off like that with them taking a selfie. Now, I enjoyed this episode, but if I had one gripe with this episode, it would be that I wish it was like an hour long.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
And the reason why is because I wanted that Blaze and Devin fight to last a little bit longer. I wanted the Evox versus the Ultra Zord to last a little bit longer, or the Rangers versus Evox to last a little bit longer, or just them navigating the cyber dimension a little bit longer so we can see more things, or maybe spoilers or Easter eggs for the next season. That would have been cool, but you know what? I still enjoyed it. It was just a great episode. And it's bittersweet because I enjoyed it, but it's the end of the first season, and that means we only got one season left with Beast Morphers. I just been enjoying Beast Morphers, man. It's such a good show, and it is so good this season. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed it because I did. As you can see, as I'm wearing the Beast Morphers shirt. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, feel free to like, share, and that button right there. Go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell. Also, you see these videos right over here, go and click these videos for more Power Ranger content that I'm putting out every single week. All right, even though Beast Morphers is over, I'm still gonna put out more content, okay? And remember, greatness is within you. Let's bring it out together. I'm out. Peace. The Ranger Initiative has already begun.